but your persistence when there's no one to cheer for you but you. Every excuse you make is a chain. Every time you say maybe later, you give your power away. You shrink your destiny to fit your fear. And fear, if you feed it, becomes a wall. But walls can be broken, and limits can be shattered. Because the truth is, your potential does not live in what you know. It lives beyond what you are afraid to try, beyond the edge of what is comfortable. That is where the real you begins. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need every answer. You need to start. You need to move. You need to decide that your life is worth the fight, that your future deserves more than your hesitation. Stop playing small to make others comfortable. Stop holding back because you are scared to fail.
Fail. Fail big.
Fail often, because failure means you tried. And trying is the one thing most people never do. Nothing will change until you do. The life you want is not waiting for you somewhere out there. It is buried beneath your discipline. It is hiding behind your excuses. It is locked inside your habits. You will never rise by accident. You will never become strong by waiting. Strength is earned. Focus is earned. Confidence is earned. Every single day you are given a choice. To move or to stay still. To push or to fold. To grow or to remain exactly where you are. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is going to carry you to your dream. And that is your power. Because the second you accept full responsibility, you take back control. Your mindset becomes your weapon. Your actions become your path. And your pain becomes your fuel. You are not meant to escape discomfort. You are meant to walk through it. Because inside it is the lesson. Inside it is the edge where most people stop and you keep going. Stop living like time is unlimited. Stop speaking like you are powerless. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to wake up something greater.
Until there is nothing left but legacy. Every morning is a reset, not just of time, but of power. The power to choose again, to fight again, to build again. It does not matter who you were yesterday. It matters what you decide to become today. The future does not belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most consistent, the most disciplined, the most relentless. There will be days when you want to quit, days when it feels like progress is invisible. But those are the days that matter most. Because when you keep going anyway, you train something deeper than muscle. You train identity. You become the type of person who does not negotiate with weakness, who does not wait for permission, who does not collapse under pressure, but sharpens in it. You are not here to impress anyone. You are here to prove something to yourself, that you can outwork doubt, that you can override fear, that you can become more than anyone ever expected. You do not need easy. You need purpose. You need clarity. You need to remind yourself daily that your limits are just starting lines. This is your story to write. So write it in sweat. Write it in sacrifice. Write it in the decisions no one else sees, but everyone else will feel. Your future is watching. Your greatness is waiting. Don't let it starve. Feed it with effort, with belief, with action, over and over, until success is no longer a goal, but a reflection of who you are. There will be moments when everything feels heavy, when the silence is louder than your thoughts and your energy feels stolen by invisible hands. But those are not signs of defeat. They are signals, warnings that growth is taking place. That change is happening behind the scenes. Strength is not built in moments of comfort. It is forged in stillness, in pressure, in repetition. You have made it through things that once threatened to break you. And you are still here, breathing, standing, learning. That alone is proof of your power.
The choices you make when no one's watching, You're not too late. You're not too broken. You haven't missed your chance. Every second from this point forward is a chance to rewrite everything. To destroy the limits you once accepted. To become unrecognizable to the version of you that gave up too soon. There comes a time when silence is no longer strength and waiting becomes a form of surrender. This is not that time. This is the moment to rise, to stand in the storm and declare that you will not fold. The weight on your back was never meant to break you. It was meant to build something no one could see but you. And now it's your responsibility to prove that vision was real. The world will offer you distractions, comfort, and excuses wrapped in gold. But comfort never made warriors. Ease never forged leaders. The life you dream of is not behind a locked door. It's buried under your discipline, your sacrifice, and your unwillingness to quit when it gets hard. And it will get hard. That's a promise. But it's also the filter that separates the committed from the convenient. No one is coming to save you, not because the world is cruel, but because the power to change was never in someone else's hands. It's in yours. It always has been. Every day you are handed the tools to build or the excuses to destroy. What you choose to do with them decides the next chapter of your life. There will be days when doubt screams louder than your belief. Fight anyway. There will be moments when quitting feels like the only rational choice. Stay anyway.
You can choose to wait, or you can choose to become. Every second you delay is a second you lose. Not because time is running out, but because the life you deserve is slipping further from your grasp. Pain is not the enemy. The enemy is comfort that numbs you and convinces you to settle. Pain is the teacher, the path, the price. If you want to become unbreakable, you must be willing to break first, to fail, to fall, to rise again without apology. That is how you earn resilience. That is how you earn your freedom. Greatness is not found in the moments when everything goes right. It is forged in silence, in struggle, in solitude, when no one claps,